Pidon kam nong shondur ne nong ringdur hakijing kawai jongpi ne kijing kendu sa kan mau jongpi phun shengi ngin penle mangi katkum kajing kwa jongpi kador gababit la kadai mensi ne menmin pranyo lai ariwei sau iwei kum kajing kendu lang kisamla pule ki badan hapo Bhoi district Hanin ngasngi ke Bhoi College kala penlong ya ke Inter College balapaniat da ke Department jong ke Philosophy bat ke Political Science ha ke jingi trelang bat ke Internal Quality Assurance Cell kene ke jingi kendulang ki College Bhoi ke diru ke jing ai jing hikai bantip ya ki saudong sokun nalor ki jing pule ki baki yo na ki lenong kon ha ke jingi kran ha ke panel discussion Kabala Shimbynta dagi nong syak khot sngewbha lai tai ru ha ka baide bat ka pule puti syapang ka social media syapang ka rap karyang syapang ka sengkam sengjam bantri hakikam lajong bat syapang ka tourism bat la don ru ka group discussion lene ka jing Shimbynta dagi kenhun jong ki khna pule jong ki Tylli ki college ki balawan bani Shimbynta ha kene ka inter college students meet Hagane kesngi kum gijing ai mensi mi kisamla pule jong ki college baper ki balwan bani Shimbynta ha ka inter college students meet lawan ru banai mensim da ka additional deputy commissioner ke district Bhoi ke kong balakan tiurani ha ka balai don Ryngkat ru da ka principal ke Bhoi college ke Dr. E Kharkongor lembat kiwe ki nong syak khot sngewbha bani Shimbynta ha ka panel discussion ki kenthop Nado nong mi khmat na katanan agriculture jong sarkar nang ta ka principal jong Bhoi college ke Dr. E Kharkongor ke kong Yaisha Armbai uba Gerald Duya bar uba Ferdinand Rani
So thank you very much for that new knowledge that we can have scientists in the field of agriculture that can promote young entrepreneurs to take up agriculture as one of the sectors that is job oriented Ms. Yasha, you started as a teacher before you became an entrepreneur. What inspires you?
Thank you so much, sir. Very good morning, students and teachers. For that question, before being a teacher, I was a weaver. Because I was a weaver from my childhood. I learned it from my childhood from my mother. So after becoming a teacher also I was a weaver. So that love, that passion for Ryngkat, as we say, and also for hand weaving was there in me. It doesn't die when I was a teacher. So but as an entrepreneur, I became an entrepreneur back in 2019. So I took that leap because I see that this tradition, the handloom tradition, was dying that time in my community. So to solve that, I took that leap to be an entrepreneur is because I want to revive that tradition of handloom weaving because it was a tradition that gave livelihood to our people. So I started doing this research why this tradition is dying. So I find out that there's some gap. There's some gap between our artisan and the market. So to bridge that gap, I founded I started this venture known as the Kamai Habashongkai. So through this Kamai Habashongkai, I started giving awareness and training to our community, to our women, on how we should earn our livelihood through this tradition. And then after the Kamai Habashongkai, I founded the brand known as the Air to bridge the gap between the artisan and the market, and that's
adventure, enter it into a business. Your passion for tourism, your passion for adventure tourism, it has turned into a business which, I don't know, in the whole of Bhoi district, I would say, we really don't look at tourism as a sector that can bring out business to young people. So how can students do the same like you have done?
First of all, sir, thank you for the opportunity, and Bhoi College, madam, panelists, students, faculties. To answer your question, I'd like to just give a brief history of what I've done. So back in the days when I was a kid during winter breaks, my cousin would be watching TV, but I would be bored to sit in one place. So I found that there were power cuts, like shortage in power. So we frequently have power cuts. So I saw that there were candles burning in the altar, and I've seen that the wax melted is just wasted. So I developed an idea on how to make a candle. So I seek help from my grandfather, where he used to chop, bamboo tubes. And I asked my mom for some bucks to buy cotton thread. Then eventually I started making candles using these bamboo tubes, and I started selling at my mom's office. And after that, I started developing my love for winemaking from gooseberry, which took me to a national level where I was awarded as a child scientist back in the days. And then slowly I developed myself, getting hooked to music. And after that, I've traveled here and there because of music, built a bit of career. So to say, I'm a male musician at this moment. And also I developed my passion for photography. And then slowly with these few things that I've ventured, it led me to take tourism as a career, as a profession. So to answer your question, basically, you have to do what excites you. To turn your ideas into a business. So what excites me is basically traveling. Something that I'm very curious about the environment, I'm very curious about the terrain, about the caves, the waterfalls. So I started developing and I started thinking. So like I mentioned, back in the days I was a jack of all trades, so to say. And I thought I can't be jack of all trades. I can't be in music, in photography, in other trades. So I wanted to focus on one thing. That's how I ventured into tourism. And a part of that is basically, you have to be dedicated. You have to turn your ideas. You have to begin small. When I started tourism, I would say I started as a tour guide, where I started by tour guiding my friends. So I used to charge $300 for one day, and I take them to all places in Meghalaya, to trekking routes, to see living road bridges, and so on and so forth. So I started small, and I utilized what I'm passionate about. And I saw that there were gaps. There were gaps in the market where people have seen, basically all the packages that the tourists would come to Meghalaya would be sightseeing in Sora, sightseeing in Maulanong, Dauti, and all of that. But I saw that there were gaps that people do not know what true Meghalaya is. So we tapped into this market, and then our tour operations, we got various clients who really appreciate our packages, and the experience that they get is very authentic. So we take people to offbeat places and do adventure activities, connect with the communities, live the way they live, and that's how we started this, as a business. So I must say, turn your passion turn your ideas of what you're passionate about, and you just utilize the tools that you have, your friends, your family, and the support that you can get even from the government as well.
Students view it related to agriculture. How can students view it as something which is modern, something which is a profitable career which students can take up?
A very good morning to Chairman and leaders of this program, to all the panelists out there, students, teachers, and everyone. Actually, before agriculture was considered traditional, but nowadays agriculture is no longer considered as traditional with the involvement of these modern techniques and practices, and it provides good career opportunities to students. Actually, in under agriculture, career and profitable careers, we have opportunities. We have professionals like land scientists, soil scientists, agri-entrepreneurship, agri-marketing, e-business, so on and so forth. These offers a wide variety of opportunities to students to make them well equipped with modern methods of practices. So now we can say that youths can take up agriculture activities because it provides them job security and growth.
United to present all of you to have a chance to step into this vibrant space of learning and utility. We also share the good wishes and we bring to the good wishes of our Commissioner, who supports the students of the other engagements and presenting today. So we have had a link to this program that is discussing some 2 weeks back with Sajana and Principal regarding this program. And I think it is a very positive step forward to be able to organize such a good program in the college campus of today. So as I was sitting and listening to the beautiful song that the college students have presented, it takes me back also to the time when I was also a student. And the one thing that keep reminding me, that they keep recalling as I sat over there, is the words of my professor in Synod University. When she keeps telling us that all of you can be students now, but it's very important for all of you to be productive members of society. So I have always been remembering her words the entire year that we've passed out. You know, we all have education. Our parents work hard to ensure that we have education. But at the end of all that, we really have to be a productive member of society. So listening to all the highlights that Sajama has been enlightening us just a while ago, you have a very colorful and a very well-curated program. We have Kolej, who is present here today, along with the other collaborators. And I can see that it is a very well-curated program and session. All the students can really benefit a lot. I thank the college for coming out of the academic routines to organize this program. I understand this is also part of your IQAC work assessment, NAC assessment, also part of the work of college and assessment, but still, the benefits of such program goes a long way. Number one, I think you have a very beautiful section where you have all these trained blazers, okay? It's not only Mr. Jerusalem, the rest of the panelists today are all trained blazers in their own right. When you listen to I can say with confidence that you'll be inspired. You'll be inspired to take up things like she does. When I read the achievement of the different collaborators today, I know that today is going to be very exciting day of learning, creativity and networking. So my request, my wishes for today's program is that there are 3 things that the students must gather today. Number one, we will have a good set of networking. I don't think that as college students we can ever evolve without a proper networking. So you will have that intensity today. You will be listening to the sessions. You will be having an exchange of ideas. These are very, very important to a college student and as well as the teachers also. The next thing is that you will be also promoting intellectual growth. The way you interact, the way you, we bring to the table the various talents and skills and inspirational leaders that we have today is going to give you a good intellectual growth. It's not only about books. Like I said earlier, we cannot be educated people with degrees and tall degrees, liberal degrees, but how productive are we as a member of society? That is very, very important.
Pidon kam projector ban peni film ne pidon kam projector nak bentai ki awareness program jongpi phun singi ni ai wai shapi pran nyau lai wei khandai hendru gi wei ar nyau lai